It's feature race time here in Shanghai, and we are looking forward to 32 laps awaiting this magnificent circuit for the 22 drivers on the virtual F2 grid. And we are hoping that it's going to be a cracker, and we are thinking that rain could be forecast in this race, so stay tuned for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking to have a thrilling race today, so get ready because it's time for the feature race in China. We got 5 red lights on ahead of the drivers, and Virtual F2 goes racing for the feature race in Shanghai. An outstanding getaway for Maloney once again. Arthur Leclerc, good start. Not as good as yesterday though, and he's now side by side with his teammate ih3my fighting for second place. Maloney though leads coming out of turn 1, and look at Beganovic immediately ahead of Enzo Fittipaldi and up into 4th. What a start for the Swedish driver, and he's up into 4th place. Maloney though leads from Leclerc, Iwasa and Beganovic. Then it's Fittipaldi, Besti, Poulcher, Martins, Cordial and Hauger completing the top 10. But a decent start for the boy from Barbados. He leads. Yep, excellent start for Maloney. Also a good start for Leclerc, as Beganovic is up into 3rd place already. What a start for Dino Beganovic, started 9th, already up into 3rd, and I think he's already going to go for 2nd place. Down the inside he goes on Arthur Leclerc. Lovely move from Dino Beganovic. He gets through on yesterday's race winner, and he has got the pace in that Prema car, and it looks to be 3 wide behind between Martins, Vesti and Fittipaldi, and maybe Poulcher as well, but Martins has got through and up into 6th, but Zane Maloney already over a second out in front. A great start for the boy from Barbados. Look at the slipstream Dino Beganovic is getting on that Red Bull livery rolling car ahead of him, and Beganovic not from a long way back, from a long way back. And what an outstanding debut feature race he is having. Dino Beganovic, who's replaced Oliver Behrman for this weekend, started 9th, and already at the end of lap 2, he's taken the race lead. What a debut this has been so far for Dino Beganovic. Isaac Hadjar seems to have a problem. We can't see where he is now. There he is. He's right there. Isaac Hadjar has stopped his high-tech, and he is the first retiree of this feature race. Oh, I lost the engine. No. Oh, and that is Amory Cordial with smoke pouring from the back of his Invicta Virtuosi, and he's pulling over, and Amory Cordial, who, as he did yesterday, retires today. A double DNF this weekend for the Belgian driver. He is out on lap 10. No, lost the engine again. Come on. Riding on board with the race leader Beganovic, and hang on, is that raining on the hill? Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, it's raining. It's raining. It's pouring with rain. The rain is starting to calm down. Beganovic is coming into the pits. So this is it then. He goes a bit deep there. Beganovic is coming into the pits. Let's see what he's going to do. Ted Kravitz, down to you. Dry tyres for Beganovic. Oh no, it's a dry tyres for Beganovic. He's saying, he's not wet. The track is not wet yet. And I've got to say, at the moment, I think he's right. Well, let's see what this is going to work out for Dino Beganovic. He goes on to the medium tyres. Everyone stays out. Beganovic was the only one who's come into the pits. What's going to happen now? By the time the drivers come in, and with the rain coming down, that could be crucial for Dino Beganovic. The track is so slippery now. That pit stop, or dry tyres for Beganovic, has cost him the chance of hanging on to the lead of this race. And will he come into the pits again for this over wet tyres? Yeah, I think Primo are going to have to stack, aren't they? So, because they got both drivers pitting for full wets, that could really hurt Beganovic. Almost everyone is in the pits. Maloney's getting a bit held up, but he's got out nicely. Everyone is in for the full wets. Yes, disaster down at ART. Martins waiting for traffic. Poulcher had to wait for traffic as well. Oh, that is disaster for Teo Poulcher. And that is a nightmare for the ART man. And I think Beganovic might get in front of him in the pit stops. No, Poulcher is going 5 and 10. Okay, he's just going in front of him, but Bogdanovic and Portier are ahead of Boschong and ahead of Nisani, so they have gained places, but with pit stops, this has really changed things around now in this race. And it's Arthur Leclerc, yesterday's race winner, who's now taking the lead, but surely on the slick tyres, on the wet circuit, he's surely going to be coming into the pits at the end of this lap. Arthur Leclerc and Enzo Fittipaldi are into the pits, and I'm sure Darubala, Correa and Novalak will be coming in as well. But staying out will definitely cost these drivers. Let's head down to 10. Arthur Leclerc then, yesterday's winner, into the pits for the full wets. Off go the slicks, on go the wets, and a good stop for Leclerc. He's got out nicely, and I believe Maloney has retaken the lead in the race. Yeah, he has, but Arthur Leclerc, where is he going to come out? Martins goes through and up into second. Owasa goes through up into third. Leclerc and Fittipaldi. No, sorry, Fittipaldi is behind Frederick Vesti. Look at Frederick Vesti. Look at it go right round the outside of Arthur Leclerc. What an outstanding move from Frederick Vesti. All the way round the outside of turn 1 and 2. And the Danish driver is putting his Prema up into the top 4. Nicely done. Lap 21, there's a battle for P10 on the line here, as we can see. Here goes Dino Bogdanovic on Richard Verschoor, down the inside into turn 14. Can the Swedish driver get in front of the Dutchman? Down the inside, heading out of turn 14. He goes deep. Will he hang on to the place? We don't know. Yes, he will. And Dino Bogdanovic is ahead of Richard Verschoor. Lovely move from the Swedish driver, and he's already put himself back up into the top 10. Bogdanovic can see Arthur Leclerc just in front of him, trying to go down the inside, but it looks like he's going to try around the outside and see Arthur Leclerc hangs on the place. Bogdanovic goes all the way around the outside. What a move from Dino Bogdanovic. He's having a fantastic recovery on his Virtua 2 debut. And Dino Bogdanovic, after all of that, has now finally found himself back up into the top 5. Bogdanovic right on the tail of Vesti. Will there be team orders down at Prema? Will Vesti let Bogdanovic through? Well, Vesti's going to block the inside line. Bogdanovic will look to go all the way around the outside of Vesti. Vesti hangs on to the place, but Bogdanovic with a great switchback, looking to make the move on Frederick Vesti. They are a bit close to going side by side, but Bogdanovic is through on Vesti, and the Swede is up into 4th and goes a bit wide coming out to the final corner, but he was ahead of Vesti before he exceeded track limits. And Dino Bogdanovic has got through on Frederick Vesti, and he's now up into 4th and chasing after the podium places. Oh, that's Correa, and for the 3rd time this weekend, Juan Manuel Correa has spun his Pan-Am Sport, and he is going to have another disappointing weekend here in Shanghai. And sadly for the American/Colombian driver, it is not what he wanted at all. We got a battle for P2 on here, folks. Bogdanovic right on the tail of Ayumu Iwasa. Is he going to the inside? In turn 2, he is, and he's unfed. He's ahead. Dino Bogdanovic onto the podium places. Lovely, lovely, lovely from Dino Bogdanovic. An outstanding move on Ayumu Iwasa. This will not be over because he is on an absolute charge, and he's now chasing after Victor Martins. Bogdanovic again with the slipstream, and he's behind that ART. Can Bogdanovic find a way through on Victor Martins? Will he go right round the outside? Martins hangs on to the place, but Bogdanovic will go to the inside, and they came within the whiff of a £5 note of making contact, the ART and the Prema, but Bogdanovic is through on Martins, and he's up into 2nd place. What a recovery, and what a debut for Dino Bogdanovic, and the checkered flag's out anyway. That's the race over. Zane Maloney wins in Shanghai. The feature race win is his, and he's taking it away for the 2nd time this season. What a win for the Barbados driver. Maloney wins yet again in Virtual F2. Yes, mate, well done. Yes, come on. Great job, guys, amazing. Great win for Zane Maloney. He has taken his 2nd win of the season, and he's taken the feature race win here in Shanghai. But what a great debut for Dino Bogdanovic. A podium in just his 2nd Virtual F2 race. he will be delighted with that, and he will be a goodbye to Virtual F2 for now. Oliver Behrman will return for the next round in Qatar. Victor Martins completes the podium. Ayumu Iwasa, Frederick Vesti, Arthur Leclerc, Enzo Fittipaldi, Jack Doohan, Kushmini and Brad Benavides complete the points at the end of this feature race. And in the championship, because Dino Beganovic was driving in Oliver Behrman's car, that means the points will be awarded to the title leader because of Beganovic driving in Behrman's car. It's now a 58-point lead for Oliver Behrman in the championship. Looking good so far, the British driver, when he comes back in Qatar. But it's now just a 6-point lead between Prema and Rodin Carlin. The fight for the team's title is on. Who will come out on top by the time we get to Las Vegas? We will find out soon. That is the weekend wrapped up here in Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it, because we surely did. But don't go anywhere, because we will be back for the next round. Hope you can join us in Qatar when Virtual Formula 2 returns.